Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Seal Podcast, episode number 289 for September the 26th, 2025. My name is Fraser. I'm joined on my left by Dave,
Hello.
and on my right by Dave.
Hello.
Just kidding. Neil, on my right.
Hello.
Joined by a pair of sickies.
Yeah.
Neil, you must be on the. Are you on the tail on the down slope now?
Bloody
do you
hope
think?
so. It's been nearly a week. I said last Friday, didn't I, Dave? I had a bit of a sore throat.
I think you gave it to me.
Well, then I said I was going out on the piss Saturday. And on the Saturday, didn't appear to be a problem. I got incredibly pissed. But
And then when did we
Sunday,
spoke to you
I
on
couldn't
Sunday?
fucking
You
speak,
sounded rough.
basically.
Yeah, you sounded rough on Sunday.
But I thought that was just a massive hangover because I got
It was
completely
both.
obliterated. But yeah, then I continued to be feeling quite shit all week. So I don't think there's a hangover like 6 days later. So I was quite pissed.
Never say never. Dave, you started coming down with the lurgy when?
Monday. I woke up Monday morning.
Jeez.
I was like, oh, I feel pretty rubbish. So
Sounds like you're in the breaking stage of it then.
I'm feeling better now.
It's all coming out though, isn't it?
I was feeling really rough on Monday. Didn't get out of bed on Tuesday or Wednesday, and then I felt guilty, and I was like, oh, I suppose I better go work and do shit. So I was working from home Thursday, and I was in office today. I had to be in today because of various bits. But I literally went in when I'm only doing this one thing, and I'm going home. Like, oh, you can't do that. It's like, well, I'm going to have the rest of the day sick.
Honestly, seriously, the older you get to these points where it's like, you can go fuck yourself, right? I don't care.
It's like, I'll either do this and go home and work from home, or I'll just go home and be off the rest of the day. So what do you want?
Your choice.
Okay. Oh, you better do that.
Yeah, right. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you very much.
So that was quite funny. And the missus was like, "What are you doing home?" So I came home at 10 after because I went in a bit early to do this thing anyway. And so well, I don't feel well. I don't think, one, I don't want to be in work. Two, people don't want me around anyway, and boss would be a bit of a dick. So yeah. Like, oh, okay. So she left me alone as well. So no. But yeah.
Well, the worst thing is the worst thing is going into the office and giving it to everyone else, right?
Yeah,
I mean, it's the
That's what
bottom
I've done.
line. How proud he is.
One of the guys at work said to come up to me today and said, I'm going to fucking kill you. You fucking give me a fever. I was like, I didn't have a fever. I just had a cold. That's something else. Anyway, I told you to clean your phone when I signed up for the fucking staff search you did on me.
Right, well, so the pair of you are sick. All right.
Yeah.
I've worked at my normal hours all week. But I've basically slept fuck all every night. Last night I went to bed.
You're just not a sleeper, are you?
Well, I normally quite like a sleep. Not necessarily in my bed, but I've barely slept this week. Like, I go to bed and I feel tired and then just lie there going. Either the first few nights, I literally can't fucking breathe through my nose. So it's just like mouth breathing. Not particularly comfortable for me as a non-mouth breather person generally.
Might argue with you on that.
Well, largely, I do not breathe through my mouth. I'm a nose breather. And yeah, not particularly helpful when you can't literally you go to breathe and nothing happens. And you're like, fuck's sake. But yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, no, I just felt rubbish, sick, bad stomach, sore, just sore everywhere.
You've had the full Monty. And I've got a sore leg. I think that's just because I've worked and I'm tired.
Yeah. But no, I've been sleeping loads. Like today, I had an hour for lunch, and then as soon as I finished, I fell asleep at about 6. I woke up about 8, half 8. And then after this, I'll go to bed and I'll probably sleep until like 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. I'll just
I fucking love to do
absolutely,
nice 10 or 12 hours sleep. That'd be lovely.
Oh yeah, no,
I didn't sleep till about 4 o'clock this morning. Couldn't get to sleep till about 4, and I was like, I'm just lying there like, I can breathe now, and I still can't fucking sleep, and that was doing my head in. Yeah,
right.
No. So yeah, don't come to England, Fres. Not yet, anyway. It's full of. It's going around everywhere.
Apparently, there's new codes.
Actually, Yeah, there is the other guys on my school friends I'm on a chat with. A load of them are coming down sick right now as well.
What,
So
in
it's
their
obviously
UK pals, are
they're
they?
UK, yeah.
It's the change in
Dirty,
seasons.
dirty, ill, horrible country. Ugh. Well, welcome to the show, everyone. Sorry that you're getting bombarded with everyone's misery stories about their illness. I'm not ill, although I did wonder if I had pneumonia this morning, but I don't, so it's all right.
That's a little bit more than I've had, I reckon.
I was on a roof yesterday in the rain. God, yeah, I felt rough, but I feel all right now.
You didn't catch germs in the rain, do you?
No, but I think I got a chill.
What's that?
You know what I mean?
Is that a thing that really exists, or is that something people just
I think so.
decide? Like, I just feel
I
a bit
think so.
like I've been cold. What is that?
Yeah, I was a bit cold, Neil. I was a bit shaky. Let's move on to football.
Do you remember when you used to play rugby or something at school? And literally you'd come in and try and get changed after playing rugby, and it was fucking freezing. And you're like, my fingers just don't fucking work, and I can't even do the buttons up on my shirt. So
It wasn't rugby that I hated the most. It was the cross country running.
That was the. It's really crap weather outside. What should we do? Just
grim.
Like the teachers didn't even do anything. So I was like, I'll just make them run around the field.
They were hiding in the bushes smoking while all the two students were fucking running around.
All right, let's move on. Right, let's go into some football. Are we done with football now?
Oh, football's still going. Well, it might be done for you.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway,
let's get straight into that. I had an absolute shocker.
Well, look, to be fair, if we were going to have a shocker, last week was a good week to have a shocker because most people had a shocker last week.
Yeah.
But some people didn't.
Yeah, I think I was
me. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I think I was about 12 points off the average, which
could be worse.
Could be a lot worse.
Could be better though.
It could be better. I've had a decent.
Could be 23 points ahead of the average. I don't know.
I'll tell you what happened. Who might be 23 points ahead of the average? And who's got two thumbs? This guy. That guy.
That was one thumb.
Yeah,
that's right. Not watching.
Yeah, you know what I did? I put a bet on with myself.
You actual bet?
No, it was a bet, and I was banking. I thought, you know what, Chelsea, they off up to Man U. They haven't won for ages.
And Man United haven't won for ages. Yeah. Chelsea.
Well, Man United are in the toilet. Could they do something big here? And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to put all my chips on blue. And it was the biggest mistake ever. And I went home without my shirt. That was it. Sanchez just completely screwed me over.
Within like 20 minutes, that game was over. I was like, oh, for fuck. So I had Tosin for Chelsea as a centre back. He didn't start that game. And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. And then within 20 minutes, he was playing and they were doing shocking. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, so red card for the goalkeeper within like, 10 minutes?
Yeah, Sanchez got kicked out, got red card in the first 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Before that 4 minutes.
Yeah, and then when you get a red card in fantasy football, for those people that don't know, if your team goes on to concede goals and you're the goalkeeper, you continue to take minus points even though you're not on the pitch.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Yeah, anyway, so I think he scored -3, which is
pretty good.
Which is up there for some of the worst scores I've ever seen. So anyway, it was full capitulation. There you go. Who cares? Whatever.
So
guess what I did this week?
Oh, you haven't done the wild card, have you?
No, I've done nothing. I ain't changing shit.
Wow, brave.
So Sanchez must have seen out the red. He got a red card.
Yeah, there was a cup game in the week, so he's managed to serve his ban during a cup game that has no relevance on the league.
Well, there you go.
I don't know if you're going to talk about the games, but I'm just looking through the scores. It's quite shocking, really, about how bad everyone did.
What on
who did bad?
There were tons of 0-0s and
it's just draws.
There were very few few goals, and
there's been a lot of chat on the football podcast about how this season is very different to previous seasons, and lots of things have changed. Like goalkeepers are kicking long a lot more so far this season. So only 5 weeks, obviously, but versus the last God knows how many, where you see the calamitous passing around the back defenders. A lot of big teams like Man City have completely changed the way they play. Like last week against Arsenal, playing 5 at the back. It's like you don't see that from Man City very often, do you? Ever before. So there's been a lot of tactical changes. So that's impacting.
I was thinking about this
football.
week, and Neil, you're our resident football expert. I bow to your football knowledge for sure.
Listen to a lot of podcasts about football.
Yeah, and and I'm watching more football than I ever have. So I'm into probably what I would say my second year of concentrated Premier League watching. So I feel like I'm getting more of a grasp on the current game than I've had on the game for a long time. But it does seem to me that it is changing right in front of us. I mean, it's more competitive.
It's a bit more 90s than it has been for a while.
Yeah, but I think one of the bigger changes I think is happening right now and is going to be more prominent is it's all about depth of squad if you're up there in the Premier League, right? Because the top nearly top
There's a
8
lot of
teams
teams
all
playing
have
in
some
Europe.
sort of they all have extra stuff going on. They all have cup runs. And I think, and this affects fantasy in a big way, the real change to football is going to be the substitutions. Who are the game changers to come in? Rather than having these key players always starting, who are the key players who are going to come in and be the game changers, right? I feel like there's more control or change over the game by the managers later than there ever was before, right? With the subs and...
Well, you're an Arteta man, are you? You like starters and finishers. It's a rugby phrase, apparently, coming from rugby.
Oh, yeah?
Starters and finishers.
Yeah.
You don't have subs. You have starters and you have finishers.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think
it
the
was Eddie
finishers are more
Jones,
important.
he was the England rugby union coach for quite some time. Quite successful as the England rugby coach. But he wasn't an Englishman, obviously. He's an Aussie. There's another Aussie
He knew what's what.
messing around in England, isn't there?
Oh.
Yeah, anyway, so there's been quite different tactically from the managers. So Pep is evolved again. So to try and get ahead of what, because they had a pretty shit year by their standards last year. And obviously bringing Haaland in when they brought him in was a big change for Pep, because he didn't normally have a big fucking striker in his team. He had like Bernardo Silvas and all that sort of shit. Raheem Sterling's playing and false nines and all that sort of stuff. And they were very successful without having an actual striker. But then they got possibly one of the best strikers in the world. Well, one of the best strikers in the world. Maybe not the best.
I wouldn't say he's the best, because
Harry
he
Kane's
seems
the best.
he can only benefit from decent service, I think, right?
He made that goal against Arsenal pretty much himself, though. Did you watch that?
The one he ran on?
He literally passed the ball to whoever it Reinders, and he just fucking left everyone for dead.
Okay.
I was like,
there might be.
That was like an old Haaland goal.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, so, City are playing different. Everyone's playing a bit different.
Yeah.
I've got lucky, I think, with my selections. Basically, that's what happens in fantasy football.
I think you're doing yourself a disservice, Neil, considering that when I sit and play Hunt Showdown with you during the week, 70% of your conversations are about your fantasy team. To the point where I'm fucking fed up of hearing about it.
Well, there you go. It's a good job we don't have to talk about it once a week on a podcast. I've got dilemmas this week.
Oh, here we go.
A lot of people in my situation, aka Haaland owners, may well be playing the triple captainship this weekend because they are at home to Burnley. I heard a stat. The last 10 games that Burnley have played against Manchester City at Man City, the cumulative score is 43 in Man City's favour.
Oh, not Burnley's favour.
No.
I'm glad you cleared that up.
That's
triple
quite
captainship,
mental. He did score a hat-trick against them in the Cup a couple of years ago, and he scored 2 in another game. And then the last time they played, it was Alvarez, I think, because obviously they missed a year. Burnley, Premier League-wise. Alvarez scored a couple. Haaland started on the bench. I don't know. He must have been injured. But he's a tempter. It's like he could go absolutely mental. He's in great form. And yeah, that record's like averaging 4 goals against a game over 10 games. Not great, is it? So that's he was injured slightly, but he didn't play midweek, so he's been 100% guaranteed to play this weekend from Pep. But what does that mean? Yeah.
All right. How's the league doing?
The league, well, I'm top. I played my bench boost and it was shit, which is quite annoying. I was looking at my team. Did you have all your points on the bench? Did you?
I had 14 points on the bench.
Yeah, well, I got 7 points off my bench boost, which is shit. But I was just looking at my team and I was like, I don't actually know who to put in and start. And then obviously Tosin didn't start for Chelsea. That fucked it back straight away. I was like, bollocks. He was supposed to play. But yeah, he got 0 points. And then, Dubravka got me 4 points, basically, the goalkeeper. And I got like a couple points from other players. So that was shit. But it's done and dusted. I don't have to worry about that one no more. So Lewis is second. Basically, if he had played the bench boost, he'd have matched my score. We both basically got very similar teams now, squads. He's got a few different to me, but the big point scorers are all the same, basically. Like he's got Salah and Haaland. That's the key at the moment. This bit for me is having both of them. Although Salah's not exactly on fire, plays like the whole game every week, so he'd usually get something. Even if it's like the 98th minute, he'll pop up with a fucking assist or whatever, or a goal, or a penalty. And it's like, it feels very like, I could probably do better without him. But then he'd be fucking annoying me if I didn't have him, when he keeps chipping in with something every week. Chris Jackson is in third, back up to third. Scored 32 last week, but managed to get back up. Beautiful, thanks to your shocking performance, mate, largely. It's pretty close, though. I'm on 328. Lewis is 312 on second. Then it's Chris on 277. Beautiful Spurs 276. Fraser 275. Then it's Pilch back up. Scored 42, the average. 269. Christian did it right.
On 268. Yeah, it's all pretty tight.
It's tight-ish. I just hope
you're getting a little bit ahead of us. We need to rein you in.
Yeah. Well, head-to-head wise, I'm 100% wins. No, anyone else is on 100% wins. The league looks weird still. Sorry. But yeah, Lewis and the average are tied on 12 in second, and then there's loads of teams on 9 points. So
I won my head-to-head.
Well done.
Against Kev.
Yeah, Kev's a shocker usually. What was I going to say? Oh, there was quite a few close games in the head-to-head last week, actually, because it was a low-scoring week. There was quite a few close games. Even though you didn't do very well, Fraser, you only just lost by 3 points to Randy Cox. Dave, you won by 3 points.
Yes.
And there was another 3-pointer. Chipper beat Pilch.
Chipper Pilch, yeah.
And there was a 2-pointer. Adam lost again. He's lost every game this season. To Lewis. And yeah, that was all the close one. Next week coming, we've got Daisy v Chris, Elusive Man v Average, Mike versus Christian, Gary versus Adam, Lewis versus Kinzit, Mark v Chipper, Pilch v Andy, Fraser, you're up against Luciano. My wife is up against you, Dave, and it's me versus Kev. Bring on another fucking 3 points.
Very good.
Liz doing good. She's had a couple of good weeks.
Yeah, she's still shocking, but yeah, she's got Isaac, I think. Maybe. Oh no, she had Ekatike. Oh, Ekatike suspended this week, if you didn't know. Anyone has got Ekatike because he took his shirt off after scoring against. Who was it again? Someone.
Southampton, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it was Southampton. Yeah, he took his shirt off in a Carabao Cup. His manager wasn't best pleased.
No, he shouldn't be. And to be honest, scoring against Southampton, I mean, okay, it's good that you scored the goal or whatever, but I mean, taking your shirt off and holding it up to everyone so they can read your name, suck a bag of dicks. Get your fucking head out of your arse.
If it's like the Champions League final and you've just put one past Real Madrid and it's the 95th minute or whatever, then fair play. It's fucking Southampton in the 4th round of the Carabao Cup. Get a grip, mate.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Anyway,
All right, let's move on from football then. It is a silly place.
it is. I don't know if honestly, I don't know if anything's working properly tonight. I don't know if there's chats. I need to check something. So there's no chats.
All
It's
right.
fine. It's not coming up. Things aren't working properly tonight, but hopefully it's working-ish.
Moving on to listener stuff, we don't appear to have anything except
Yes.
for something from Pilch. We appear to have very little, but something from Pilch, who says, spent most of the day watching the Ryder Cup. Anyone interested? I know Neil is.
I was watching before the show. Excuse me.
Dave, you interested?
No, don't give a flying monkeys.
Neither do I.
Anytime the
Was it
Europeans
golf?
beat the Americans, it's good. You know, that's all I say.
Golf, is it? Yeah.
Yes, golf.
Don't know.
We've
Yanks
given them a bit
versus
of a stuff
British.
in the morning session, 3-1.
And then we played some golf.
Yeah.
I
I don't know what the score is now. It was pretty tight, but we were up in 2 and they were up in 1. So.
Just wondering, did put a thing in like there's a cake apparently. I don't know if anybody else has seen it. If you're left side brained, you'll see one message. If you're right side brained, it means you have a sense of humour. So I see good luck at uni.
Yeah,
Is it?
Yeah, there's an alternative view.
Well, you're right.
The top of the eye is quite a lot wider than the bottom of the eye. Makes it look maybe like a T rather than an eye.
Good luck.
And the ats are like a curly, round.
Oh yes, okay, yeah.
Might look
right,
like a C
gotcha.
to some people.
Right, okay.
You're obviously very left-sided brain, Dave. I read "Good luck at uni," but I could see immediately, like, oh yeah, I could see the opposite thing. Yeah.
I didn't even see the uni bit. I had to sit there and like, what is this? What's it meant to say then?
3 completely separate views on it. I could
That's
just
it.
see uni. Yeah.
We run the gang. You get a bit of everything with us here, right? We cover the whole range. I think
that's why this show works.
That's maybe why we get on all right, you know, still after all this time, right? We're all so different.
But yeah, the same.
Funny we're talking about Ryder Cup stuff. Literally Chipper has put in a message saying the trophy was outside the Mets game for a few weeks ago. I've played Bethpage Green and it's a gorgeous course, and she's put a picture of the Ryder Cup 2025.
Everyone's friend, Mr. Trump, was there today to rouse the troops after they got a bit of a stuffing in the morning. I'm sure he called them all a bunch of fucking losers. With the great
Why? What happened then? So where is it?
We were 3-1 up.
Oh, okay.
After the morning session, and then he came for the afternoon session, like I say, to rouse the troops.
Yeah, good for him. Okay. All right.
He was probably planned to come anyway, regardless of how they'd gone.
Of course, yeah. Let's move on then to what we've been doing. Yeah, shall I start? Apparently I'm dead. I don't know if anyone heard that. My daughter sent me through a text message. I don't have a copy of it in front of me. But it basically was my daughter had interrogated AI on my wife and I, and so some people know, of course, my royal wedding story. I'm just trying to find what it came back with. So where is it? Where is it? I've lost it. I've lost it, Neil.
Discord. If I move back to where you posted it in a different chat. So
here it is. So she interrogated Google AI about my wife and my name, and it said blah 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 about the wedding, and then it said tragically Fraser Moore's passed away in London on March 25th, 2020, following a fatal accident.
Who knew?
So there you go. Who knew? Bruce Willis, eat your heart out.
Yeah. Spoilers.
Except rather than sort of help people who are in trouble, I'm doing a podcast.
And you work like a normal job.
I know it's crappy. I'm the worst ghost there is. That's AI for you people.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Don't listen to AI. Don't trust the AI overview because it's actually shit.
Honestly, and I'm not going to name names, But in Gary's Discord, there is AI shit going on all over the place. People are interrogating it. I think Gary has a relationship with his AI in his car or something like that.
One
I
of
wouldn't
them's
trust
definitely
any
getting
of that shit
divorced.
this weekend.
One of
Yeah,
them's
I don't
definitely
know.
getting divorced over their AI relationships.
I think Gary needs to stay away from computers.
It does. That's what he works with all day, isn't it?
Oh my god. Yeah, so AI, I don't know whether it is going to take over the world, but
If it does, it's our fault.
it'll be a really shitty takeover. Yeah, yeah. If they succeed, we've only ourselves to blame. So yeah, that's that. I'm dead. And the other thing I have in here, I watched Superman. I finally got around to watching Superman. I was sort of
Christopher Reeve.
excited about. Well, no, I don't even know what the guy's name is who's in this one. I can't remember.
Oh, I don't know what his name is.
Oh, I don't know. No.
But it
Not
was a
Henry
big bag of
Cavill.
all. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It pretty much. It was a bit of a slow start. I thought the first 20 minutes, half an hour was a little bit laborious, but it wasn't that great. But once it got going, I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. It was very a nice, colorful film. It wasn't dark and brooding and oh my god, the superhero and his internal struggles.
Got a dog in it.
And they've got the dog, which was as good, if not better, than I was hoping for. Maybe not better, but it was definitely as good as I was hoping for. The dog made me laugh. You can definitely tell whoever put that dog in there owns a dog. There's lots of little things that they got right. Even though I guess it's not a real dog. Crypto not a real dog. But anyway, yeah, it was good.
He came
Very
from Krypton,
entertaining.
but where was he for most of the time?
Crypto apparently is Supergirl's dog.
Yes.
I don't know the deal with Supergirl. Does she come from Krypton? What the fuck is her deal? Because I thought it was just Superman that came from there.
She's Superman's cousin, but I've never met her. So you might have
Is
to
Marlon
suspend
Brando her uncle then?
You might have to put aside the flying dog and all that other stuff and suspend reality for a second.
Yeah.
But
maybe.
yeah, no, I recommend it if you're up for a bit of a laugh and just can. I don't know. It was easygoing, right?
Get past all
It was
the
nice.
bullshit.
It was fun. It was fun. It was nice. Nathan Fillion was in there as the Green Lantern, which was, I thought, a good cast. Love his
I did not
haircut.
know that.
Apparently,
I was gonna say, yeah, his stupid hair. That was the
Well,
only thing that really annoyed me about that.
I see why now. See now, if you read the comics, you know that's his haircut in the comic books, right?
Yeah, I know, but Nathan looks so stupid with that.
But what's
hair.
brilliant is that he fought to keep that haircut, right? They were gonna give him a different haircut. He was like, no, got to do the bowl cut. It's great because it makes him just he just looks like such a nerdy knobhead.
What's Green Lantern? He's the guy with the ring.
Yeah, he's the guy with the ring. And then they had another couple of so they've had this sort of 3 other superheroes who come from the Justice or something. There's a running gag in there if you see it. But you've got Nathan Fillion as Green Lantern. There's another girl in there, it's Hawk Girl. She was okay. But then there's another guy called Mr. Terrific. I've never heard of him before, but he was really good. He was excellent as well. I would be very surprised if you don't see more from him.
He's getting his own movie. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, is he?
I guess so.
He should.
If he's that good,
He was good. Yeah, he was good. I don't know whether he'd survive his own movie, but I mean, they should give it to him anyway. See what happens. So,
whatever.
Superman. Yeah, I'll give that 2 thumbs up. Superman. It was all right. I enjoyed it. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
That's what you want when you go to sometimes. Are you into depressing films?
No, I have enough
to go
bullshit
to the cinema
going.
and pay 60 quid to watch something that just depresses you.
No, I am absolutely I have enough shit to deal with, and I'm not saying I got more shit to deal with than anyone else, but there's enough shit to deal with. I don't need to go watch something that's going to depress the shit out of me or, whatever. I try and avoid awful news stories. I try and avoid, depressing films and all that sort of stuff. It's best possible. If somebody tells me they're about to tell me a horrible story about something, particularly if it involves children, I'm like, just don't fucking tell me. Don't tell me. It's not going to enrich my life by any means. I don't need to know. I just don't need to know. Right?
Oh.
The world is not a great place, and I don't want to talk about the worst.
So we need to celebrate the good stuff in the world rather than
that's right.
Linger on
friendship.
All the actual shit that goes on everywhere.
Exactly.
We don't need to ignore it. Obviously, I'm not saying ignore it, but don't spend your life obsessed with it.
I agree. I agree. So what else you guys been? What have you guys been up to? Anything interesting?
Interesting, maybe not.
Oh,
But a couple of things have happened to me this week.
Yeah, go on. Talk about those.
go on then.
My monitor has been a bit of a twat. My main
jeez.
monitor. If you're not a PC person, you won't know. You may not have heard of display ports. But that's how I connect both my monitors to my computer. Using DisplayPort cables. And
Seems good.
occasionally
Yes.
we've been playing and my monitor's just turned itself off over the past few months and then turned it back on again. I'm like, that's weird. Why is it doing that? Doesn't happen very often. But when it does happen, it's quite annoying. But then when I'd moved everything last week, at some point after that, my monitor, which was not cheap, just decided that the display ports just aren't going to fucking work anymore. I was like, well, why does that happen? Why does it just suddenly not work? So I have to use an HDMI cable now to my monitor, rather than my display ports, it's not a major thing. Other than now, it's only got one HDMI port on it, hasn't it? So I can't move my PS5 in here and connect it to my monitor because that's
What
only got
exactly?
HDMI.
Is it just not recognised?
They just fucking like it recognises there's a signal because it keeps turning on, and then it goes into power save mode because apparently there's no signal, and then shortly after that it goes, oh, there is a signal, and wakes up again, and then goes, oh, there's no signal, and turns off again. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
And you've double checked the
I bought a new cable.
Okay, right, good.
And I've changed all the ports on the back of my graphics card, and there's 2 port display ports on the monitor, and I've done fucking everything, and they just don't work. I'm like, that's annoying. Because my other monitor, which is older, still works on display ports, so it's not the display ports on the graphics card or the cables.
Can you update the firmware on your monitor?
There is the way that is something I can do. I have downloaded a firmware update, and now, fuck me if I can find a USB drive anywhere in my house. Who the fuck? When was the last time you used one of them things?
Well, you're talking to the wrong guy because I've got hundreds of them here.
Yeah, well, I think I've got a load somewhere. Fuck knows where they are. I've got one that's shaped like a wolf from Game of Thrones. What are they called? Are they direwolves in Game of Thrones?
I don't know. I use
the
USBs
big fuck off wolves.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah, they are the direwolves. Yeah.
Well, so I've got one in the shape of the logo of House Stark, but I can't find that, and I'm not sure it'd fit anyway.
I've got shed loads. I'll just have them in my drawer.
Look at you. Send us. Yeah, if I could just have one of them, bring it.
There's another 5 here. I could definitely send you some.
I could just go and buy one from Tesco's when I remember.
For the cost, you might as well just go order it. Just order some from Amazon.
They did actually do them in Tesco's. I could have picked one up after work tonight, but fucking forgot all about it because it's not that top of my agenda. Speaking of work, when I came out of work the other day, some shopping. I went to my car, got some bags out of my boot, went back in the shop, came back to my car. I was like, oh, there's a little fucking scratch. I put my shopping in, went back to the trolley bay, come back without my trolley, and I was like, oh, fuck. There's a little fucking scratch on the back of my car. I don't think that was there earlier. And I looked again, I was like, oh. And there's a load of fucking light cluster and butt shit all on the fucking ground underneath my car because some fucking C unit has obviously twatted into my fucking car in the car park and then fucked off. And I was like, you fucking what? So picked up all my shit, put it in my boot of my car, went back inside. I was like, any cameras on this part of the car park? No.
Fuck. I'll stop.
So I'm like, great. I don't know what to do because, like, it's the back corner.
Which car is it?
It's my car, my Fiesta, which is worth fuck all.
Okay. All right. Well, then don't worry about it.
Honestly, I'm like, fuck getting a nice car then and parking it at work.
Why?
Because I don't want some fucking twat doing that to a nice car.
Dude, it's just shit happens, right? You know.
Yeah, it's annoying anyway, though. Fucking annoying. You say, oh, shit happens. But yeah, it's fucking seriously annoying when it happens, though.
Well, how bad is it?
I don't know. I need to get someone to have a look at it. Because.
What do you mean you need to get someone to have a look at
it? I don't know what's happened underneath.
Dude, stop! You drive a fucking Fiesta! How old is it?
It's 2009. So it's up.
It's fucking ancient Fiesta. You're going to pay. Just don't worry about it. Move on.
What
You're
am I
going to
going to
worry
do then?
yourself to
What
death.
am I going to do?
About what?
What if it's illegal and I can't drive it?
What if what's illegal?
My car.
What are you talking about? Just try. Does it drive?
How
It
badly have
works.
they twittered it?
I don't know. They fucking give it a good clout.
Right,
Is
in
it-
what,
What
in
you
the,
just
in
said
the,
it. All you've said so far is a little scratch.
No, that tells you the
the-
fucking lights all busted in underneath. All the fog lamp is all smashed to pieces underneath.
Oh, I thought that was theirs.
No, it's mine.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, there's quite a bit of
So,
damage. there,
like the bodywork, whereas the join at the back of the wheel, it's not really joined anymore. I'm like, oh, you fuck.
Ugh, don't worry about it. Fuck it. Just move
But
on.
I was like, obviously, I didn't see it happen, so I don't know how fucking hard they hit it. I'm like, I can't see underneath the bodywork, obviously, is what I'm saying. I don't know how bad it is underneath.
Don't worry about it, man. Who gives a shit?
I don't think, because there's two fog lamps, so I don't think it's illegal to drive with one fog lamp busted.
I don't think it's even. I don't even think you have to have fog lamps.
I don't know. I haven't had to check. I haven't got around to check it. But it literally happened yesterday, and I was like fucking fuming, absolutely fucking fuming. I was like, my car was only there fucking 4 hours, and some.
Dude, I've been
absolute
driving around with a
arsehole.
caved-in back door for 5 years. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, it pissed me off.
No doubt.
I was like, I looked at my windscreen wipers, no letter. I was like, fucking
there
hope you don't die in a
wasn't.
fucking
Aw.
fire, you prick. I do hope
Well,
they die in a
at
fire.
least you didn't get it. I remember when mine got smashed or whatever. Somebody left me a note with a phone number on it. Did it work? Did it?
Did it
Fuck.
Yeah.
They said didn't scratch in like sorry onto your bonnet or anything.
Yeah, right. Mate, just fucking, it's your old dog of a car. Who cares?
Yeah, I know it's not. I don't know. As long as it's legal, I'd probably or whatever. But fucking annoying. If it's not and it's like damaged, I'm like, let's just go in.
The thing right, but what you shouldn't do, in my opinion, right, is put any fucking money into it. Right?
No,
Don't
exactly.
give it to someone to look at it. Don't fucking pay anyone shit. Just give it if you can
But
survive
just
the
wait for the
damage.
police to stop me and tell me my car's illegal.
What are you fucking worried about the police for? What's
all
wrong
right.
with you, man?
When you ever see the police bow,
Exactly.
like-
Don't see them anyway, so it's fine.
No. Like, we're gonna, nah. Like,
Anyway,
You need to give less of a fuck.
just like give it a bit of a
I
kick
wouldn't give
around. Make
much
sure
less of a
nothing falls.
fuck if I tried, honestly.
See if anything falls off, and if it doesn't, it's fine.
you
And if
go.
they stop, if you on the bloody off chance that you do actually see like somebody,
I'll wait for the
a
next year's
policeman, and they
MOT.
stop,
It's literally just had
And
a
then-
fucking MOT.
and then they go, "Oh, you've had an accident." So no, I ain't. And then they point you to it and go, "Oh yeah, it must have just happened."
Right, but if you've had the MOT, that's a fucking bonus, isn't it? Right, that's great. That means you got
Fine.
another. When is the next MOT? A year?
Yeah, pretty much. It was literally
Right,
like
so
a
you got
couple
a
of
year
weeks
of
ago.
not having to worry about it. Fuck.
Mm.
Win-win, winner, chicken dinner. Come on, man, it's all good.
I need to get a new car in the next 12 months. Then.
Overthinking it, mate.
No, you
Just,
don't. Go put it in for if you're not going to buy a new car. Just put it in for your MOT. See what they say, and if they say yeah, you got to fix it, then fix it. If not, then don't fucking worry about it.
Hopefully my rear wheel doesn't fall off. or
Come on,
something.
man. You obviously don't give a shit. Otherwise, you wouldn't still be driving it.
I literally drove it to and from work today. That's it. I'm not driving into London or anything with it, put it that way.
Why not?
Because it would cost me fucking however much to drive into London, on top of the cost
Okay.
of driving into London.
Oh.
Don't drive to London.
Where did London come from?
I don't know. It was just a place that other people know about.
Dave, sort him out.
That's me.
This is your focus.
It's not been
A
good.
man,
I can
a man.
understand why you was really annoyed at the time, because that is the most frustrating thing. You know.
I just walked out. I was
understand.
like, "You fucking prick."
Yeah, but you don't need to overthink.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Don't-
obviously,
Don't let it get to you. That's the point, right?
it's not
You know,
getting to me. Obviously,
I don't know about that.
I just got to play
Oh.
it for the fucking podcast. Haven't I? Got to play it up a little.
The only if you really wanted to pursue it, just do it through the insurance.
I was right ready
to
to
be honest-
fucking phone the police if there was camera footage. I was like, I'm fucking phoning the police.
Yeah.
You're going down, motherfucker, if there's camera footage.
They honestly they wouldn't care. Like civil matter.
You can look at him. He fucking wants to find this person, and I get that. That's fair enough because they're scumbags, obviously, for whatever, you know.
It'll be some old granny.
But the thing is, yeah, I mean, they may not even have known, right?
They
Who
fucking knew
knows?
about it. Trust me, that was a white whack.
I don't know, man. I've seen a lot of people who fucking hit shit and they have no idea.
Mm.
People are clueless.
If they didn't
Okay.
know that they'd done that, they shouldn't be fucking driving.
No, they probably did. They probably did, and they fucking have done you. They've done you like a fucking kipper, dude. That's it. Fucking accept it, move on. Shit happens.
Good job I didn't have a nice car. They'd have fucking put their name on it if they had a nice car, wouldn't they? They'd be like, shit.
Probably not.
No,
Probably
that's
not.
even more of a reason not to. No.
All right. Got that out your system now?
Nah, not really.
What is annoying is Tesco didn't have a camera on.
Oh, I know where to park now, though, because they showed me where the cameras are. I was like, right, that's where I'm fucking parking in future.
Oh,
Up the other end of the car park where there's fucking camera coverage.
I think that's that's really bad of Tesco, like not to have, because things always happening in car parks.
It's weird because the car park is operated by another company, even though it's Tesco's property. Plus, I don't really know where you stand legally on all that kind of shit. Because they always put things there like, cars are left at their owners' risks, blah, 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 and all that shit.
Well, that's because they don't want liability.
Yeah.
You know, anything between you and somebody else, I guess that's...
Yeah. It's just annoying. You'd hope that they'd at least have something in place, but obviously not. They don't care.
Well, they're more bothered about making sure people who aren't supposed to park there pay a fine. They're not too bothered about people getting pranked.
Yeah. Or children being like knocked over, or you know.
No, that's completely not well bottom of the list. That is.
Yeah. The only thing I've really done, other than having COVID, is I watched Foundation, season 3.
All of it.
Right, do you have COVID?
I have COVID, yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
We talked about that bit.
Yeah.
So I heard somebody mention the test. No, I've heard you mention the test. I didn't hear Dave say. I just heard him say he tested. I didn't hear he say.
Ordered a test and I tested on Tuesday.
How much did you pay for your test, Dave?
£7, I think it was.
For one test?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I know.
Cool. You could have got your car fixed for that.
Honestly, it's like a brand new fog lamp.
Fog lamp
on a Fiesta.
But it was only the one. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I got COVID. All right.
It's £2.50 for one at Tesco's, just to let you know in the future.
Is it really? I think we ordered
10 quid
Amazon.
for 5. Well, less than 10.
So yeah, I watched Foundation.
$9.99.
$9.45, I think it might have been something like that, but you know, it was less.
I don't know if anybody else has been watching Foundation, but
I'm going to watch it at some point.
So is that all? Season 3's all out? Is it finished?
Season 3 is out and yeah.
Ooh.
So it's 10 episodes or so.
I didn't finish season 2. I forgot, but we've got a week trial of Apple TV Plus through Amazon Prime because it was free.
Oh.
Because something else came out this week that I forgot to talk about.
Alien Earth?
No, that's on Disney. First episode of Slow Horses came out yesterday, season 5.
Oh.
Yes, my wife was very excited.
We watched that.
I think I stopped in 2.
I liked it. I still like it. It's a little bit humorous.
Yeah, it got really dark season 2, and
can't remember which one's which.
Season 2 was the one where they went up north. Season 2 was the one where they thought he'd shot someone in his dad's house. It started off that way, didn't it? And then it ended up being. Or was that the third one?
That was 4. That was the last series.
No.
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
The one where he was on the run and he went to.
That was the last series, wasn't it? Or was that 3? Maybe it was 3.
I didn't.
It wasn't 2. 2 was the plane one.
Yeah, but didn't it start off when he was at his? Or was that the start of 3? I never watched 4. Whatever.
Anyway, season 5 started off. It was good. What can I say? I like it still. It's funny. but not. There's funny bits, but obviously it's not funny overall in tone. If he was taking it seriously. Have you ever read the books?
No.
Can't remember who writes the books. But
No.
I believe that the theme tune is actually an original piece of music, isn't it? Written by Mick Jagger, who was such a fan of the books, apparently.
Don't know. Don't know, mate.
That's
No.
a really
I
random
got that
bit.
from Google AI, so that might be bollocks. By Google AI, I mean I just fucking came out of that.
There you go. Might as well fucking make shit up these days. It doesn't matter, does it?
I'm sure I heard that somewhere, is what I think. That was the Google AI-ness of it. I was like, I'm sure I heard that somewhere. That's Google AI all over. Anyway.
That's
good.
it. That's it, really. Apart from
You
being
enjoyed
ill.
Foundation?
Oh, yeah. Did. Really enjoy it.
Did you
glad
finish it? Did you say?
I finished season 3. They're doing a season 4. It's been confirmed.
Really?
Yeah. I am kind of glad that I read the book on holiday because it actually made a lot more sense. Because I think there's quite a lot in the.
Did you say
TV.
about the books that they're like they take like one point of view of each book,
Yeah.
and then the TV series
Yeah.
like it's like all of the books all at once kind of thing.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. So I only read 2 of the books. There's quite a lot in the TV that I haven't actually can't follow. I haven't followed. Didn't read about in the books. But the stuff that I did, I think the TV series slightly glosses over it or assumes you have a lot more knowledge of what happened in the previous series.
There's no way they're assuming anyone's read any of these books, surely.
But it didn't make more sense. I had more insight into a lot of the stuff that they were going over in some parts of the story. So yeah, it's good, really good.
Good.
And that's it.
All right.
Apart from being ill, sleeping, and binge watching Foundation. I'm playing games. I'll talk about that in a bit.
Ooh.
All right.
Good job, somebody else.
Well, a bit is here, Dave, because I think we're going to move on to what we've been playing. It's going to be a short show this week.
It's going to be a short show.
Is it?
Oh, it's only an hour in.
I don't know. Let's see what he's got. Neil can always surprise us.
Neil's only got one.
I have got nothing. I haven't played anything this week.
You have.
Hunt.
Yeah, there's new things in Hunt.
Yeah, new update, isn't there?
Yeah, new event in Hunt.
20 gig or something download, I think.
Oh, you still got it installed, have you?
Yeah, I do. It surprised me as well when I was like, why is there a massive update for Hunt? Oh, I guess I still have it installed.
Yeah, typical Hunt. I got up on Wednesday morning early to download the patch, and then I thought, oh, I'll just jump in. Nope, patch didn't work. Then I had to wait for a little while for it to be redeployed while they made some changes. But yeah, they have a new event. I'm still getting to grips with it.
Of the Empress.
Yeah, they've got loads of new things in there. They got some burn cards and some spiders there that are a new enemy, and some
tarot cards.
Other tarot cards, yeah. And they got the little barrels, explosive barrels you can cart around with you and trap and all that sort of stuff. So there's some new stuff to get to grips with, figure out how best to use it.
Like carrying around an explosive barrel has got to be a recipe for disaster.
You'd think.
Someone has just literally like, oh, look, that guy's got an explosive barrel in his hand. Shoot it.
Yeah.
Dead.
The one thing I did find, like I hit a clue point, and there was an explosive barrel a small explosive barrel near it. So I took the small explosive barrel, put it next to the clue, put an alert mine down. I don't know if anyone ran into it, but probably not. I did play a game. I don't know if I told you. I was telling Matt about it. I played a game the other day where I was running through Darren Shipyard, and there was a big red barrel at one of the points where you walk across through Darren. I thought, oh, you know what? That's a good red barrel. I think I'll put an alert mine there. So I trapped that barrel. Went up a little bit further north, and didn't realize it. But the guy had grabbed the bounty and was coming down near me, and he ran straight past me across the water from me. and I took out my Schofield and I shot him. I got a direct headshot on him, which was lovely. But because he was because it was water between us, I couldn't get to him quick enough to cover the body. And he got up and we had a little bit of a fight, but then he ran off. And he ran off in the direction of Darren's shipyard. And I'm just like, well, I mean, there's a small chance that he does this. And I just waited and waited, and then nothing happened. And then suddenly, boom, and he hit my trap, which is brilliant. I just saw this explosion off in the distance. It was great. I went up, yoicks, thank you very much, as I went and picked the bounty up off him.
Like you teabagged him.
So that was fun. But yeah, that's all I got. So we'll get some more hunt in this weekend, no doubt. Yeah,
There's
Dave,
new
you've
guns
got a couple.
apparently. I'm just seeing. I haven't seen this. There's new
There's
rifles.
yeah,
There's
if
a
you
new shotgun.
if you go into the spider's lair, which is an absolute nightmare if you're solo. I played earlier and trying to get in there and do anything solo. The thing I have found, if you know what you want from the lair and you're on your own, just run in and grab it and run out again, because the spiders are pretty crappy if you're running. So that seems to be okay. But like I went to there's 3 dead bodies on the lair that I was at in the last game I played. So yeah. Anywho, yeah, the Wildlands is a new gun. It's supposed to be very good, but you need to pick it up from the lair, and I think you need 3 trait points for it. And you're not guaranteed that. There's another. Yeah, it's in a case, and there you get that gun, or a choice, a random gun.
So they're saying
I know
this will be unlocked after this event, I assume, as a inroad, like just in the arsenal.
I don't think so. I think that Wildland is. I think it's OP.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, not super OP, not crazy OP.
Enough,
but still,
they get nerfed and then they put it in the arsenal. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. But if they nerf it, it'll just be like a Centennial anyway. So anyway, yeah. So that's Hunt.
Oh.
Dave, how you getting on with the Borderlands?
Oh, I'm doing really well on the Borderlands. I've put let's just double check my time. 55 hours into it so far.
Yes.
Which is not too shabby. I'm not level 50 yet. I'm 48 or 49, something like that. Very close. Finished story. Gone through the ultimate Vault Hunter path, and I'm just about going to level up to level 2 in that. Which basically means I get better loot, harder enemies. Yeah, I'm just sort of I'm waiting until I get to level 50 proper, and then I'm going to do some proper grinding for the gear that I want on my character. Yeah, it's really good. Really enjoying it. I tried co-op a few times through the matchmaking. It's not
randos.
Brilliant. Randos. Yeah, nobody I know's got the game or playing it, so I've tried a few randos. One or two times I've had some really good people. I haven't actually been chatting to them, but we're just sort of communicating
That's
through.
like my Destiny experiences. Like I never speak to people. People just knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
Is it like it's an open world still? It's not like Destiny where you'd run strikes, for example. Everyone was just like, "This is how you play this level." Basically, just everyone would fucking run like a nutcase.
There is some things like that. There is some parts where there are specific levels that are basically like you run this level. It's like,
Yeah, they're repeatable. Right?
Yeah, exactly. But the ones that I've been going through are basically just going through boss fights and random encounters. I did play a world event, but that was on my own. So that was quite good. Took me a while to actually realize what was going on and what I needed to do, but once I found that out, that was good. So yeah, there is some things I does need help with, like a lot of the signposting, especially with the world event. Like you don't get told it's happening, or you don't know when it just like I only noticed it because I happened across it. I was like world event. I was like okay. There is a lot of information online on Reddit on the categories on there for Borderlands that does help, but I don't think that's a great way that you should be playing it. Checking Reddit and checking what's going on. So
what would a world event entail?
It's basically like you go into a specific area and it blocks it off, and then there's certain things that you got to do, and you can earn better rewards by blowing up a couple of different ships or defeating a number of enemies, and but it's like staged in that it's like once you do one part, you then go on to the next stage. But working out what you need to do is a bit gotta find out just through playing. And
Or
it's a
reading
timed
Reddit.
event as well, so or reading Reddit. Yeah, it's
So it's just like you don't see random people just running around the world in your game,
no,
like Destiny.
not at all.
This is
No,
like you literally have to team up. With people.
No, there's no sort of central area. It's nothing like that. Like you have to
Yeah, but I
join
mean,
each other's games.
Destiny had its tower, like a social hub, where there was no combat or anything. But when you were just running around the planets, doing your thing, whatever you were supposed to be doing, there was other people just getting on with their own shit, and like there would be like random. They're not random. They're timed events in the world of Destiny 2 and Destiny 1, which would just kick off. And if you happen to be in that area, a load of other people might be there. Like you didn't join a fire team or anything, but everyone would be like, "Oh, fuck it, let's all do this together."
Yeah,
but no one would be speaking or anything. But because like everyone had done it like a fucking billion times or whatever, everyone kind of knew what to do.
Yeah, no, none of that. It's either solo or match made co-op or friend co-op. Yeah. So, but I say like the times I had actually match made with randos, either everybody just went off and done their own thing, which is actually fine when you're playing 4 people match make up, because if they're just going off and doing their own, everyone's getting a share of the XP and credits and not the loot obviously, because you can't pick it up, but you go off and do your own thing, and you're still playing as a solo, but everyone's getting shared XP. All the enemies are harder, but as long as your character's set up right and you got decent guns and everything, you can actually still play okay. Or there is some parts that everyone needs to, when somebody fast travels to a specific location, everyone gets dragged with them, and that happened a few times, and people quit because like they didn't want to do that bit. It was so. Yeah, but yeah, it's good. It's I'll get to level 50. I'll grind a little bit. I'll see how far I get on. It's not. I don't think it's finished game. I wouldn't. It is out, but I'd say there's still quite a lot of DLC to come out. There's a roadmap of things that I want to do, and there's some upgrades that I still think they need to work on a little bit. But no, yeah, I'm loving it. I put 55 hours into it. So
that's quite a lot.
it's quite a lot. So it's more than most games I play. So yeah. Shall I go on my other game I've been playing, or?
Sure, why not?
So I downloaded a game called Clover Pit as a demo.
This looks alright.
So
Clover Pit.
Clover Pit. The best way I can describe it is Balatro, but it's a fruit machine.
It's like it's not a normal fruit machine though. It's like one of those online casino fruit machines.
Yes. It's not an old timey one, and there's in the demo.
A little
at least,
bit of inscription maybe about this as well.
Yeah, a little bit of inscription. There's lots of things to uncover, but you and a little bit of luck be a landlord, and that you've got to pay off. Like
you're paying off a debt or something, are you?
You have a certain amount of rolls, and you pay it into a machine, and then if you don't pay it off in time, I think you've got like 2 or 3 rolls of the fruit machine. If you don't pay it off, you just get dumped into a pit with spikes, and you die, and you've got to restart the run.
I know.
But every time you finish and you pay it off, you get like upgrades, and it's about getting the right upgrades and the synergies between the upgrades, and the numbers start to become silly. Like on one run I spec'd in like just bells and I upgraded my lurk, and I basically there's loads of different upgrades, and I basically won the jackpot on bells, had a full row of bells, and I think I paid off both that run and then the next run in one go, which gave me more upgrades, and yeah, and then the demo ended. I was like, oh, you won, you ended the run, well done. So there's a little bit of that, and I do love fruit machines. And yeah, there's you're basically in a room. You're not just playing this fruit machine. You're in like in a tiny room. It's like a cell, but there's like things that you can do in there to get more options or more things, more upgrade possibilities and stuff like that. So it's an interesting game. It's not going to be an expensive one. It's going to be a couple of quid when it actually releases, if it hasn't released
like
already.
It's released
80
now. I
quid or
think it
something.
says it's like $11 for me.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, when I played it, it hadn't been released, but yeah, it's a fun little game. Yeah, I liked it. Really liked it. just fun.
Is
Just
it
silly.
addictive? But like a fruit machine?
Yeah, pretty much. I played the demo, and I was only going to play it once. I was like, well, actually, I could do better on that one. And then so yeah, I put like nearly an hour into it. What did I call it? Clover Pit. Did I call it
Yeah.
Clover Pit?
Yeah.
Clover Pit, yeah.
Clover Pit. Yeah. Yeah. So I got some achievements out of it as well, playing the demo
Nice.
as well. Which I've never look at the achievements. £7.65, 10% off at the moment. And
I
there's
have
a
purchased it.
bundle. You have.
Yep.
Yeah. There's a if you own Balatro, if you buy the bundle, it's £6.88. Mm.
He's refunded it.
Yeah.
Time to refund it.
And there's also another bundle with Buckshot Roulette. I think you guys have played
Yeah,
that.
I've got both of those. Is there a triple pack?
There's not, no.
Oh, boo.
But yeah, it's a it's a fun little game. It'll be perfect on a Steam Deck, I think. When I want to get the Steam Deck out again.
Yes.
All right. Nice one. Good find, Dave.
How did that
You didn't get a
come
chance. I sent you a link, sent you something about a game, didn't I? What was that one? The
You did. I haven't yet. I haven't had a chance to look at it.
No,
It
I was going to
was
have a look at it. Shape something Heroes or something, wasn't it? I can't
Shapes
remember.
Heroes 2, I think it was.
Shape Hero Factory, wasn't it? Something like that.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah, I would have, but I wasn't. I haven't felt very well.
He's
So
too busy
You've been sick.
Borderlandsing.
Too busy borderlanding and being sick.
yeah. Oh, yeah. That's it. That's me.
Oh,
All right.
well,
Neil.
I've been playing a game that I was playing last week.
Yeah,
and
there's a couple
possibly
of
the week
times
before.
where we've come down there, we're ready to play some Hunt, and what do we see? Neil's playing this game. And we have to entice you away from it.
Maybe. Depends how things are going, whether you'll entice me away from it, honestly.
Yeah, most of the time it's not too difficult. You do just come.
So, yes, Hollow Knight Silksong continues to be a thing. I'm still in Act 1 of 3. Lame. It's hard. It's big, it would appear. I've done a load of stuff today. I was like, oh, I didn't know this was going to be a thing. I feel like I made loads of progress in the last few days, but no progress overall.
Right.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, I found a new area. Literally earlier, about an hour before the show, I was like, I found a whole new area. I was like, I didn't know this was here. Yeah, it's just fucking, this game's huge. I think Xbox app tells me I've played like fucking about 7 days. I was like, I don't think that's right. My save file's like 20 or 30, nearly 30 hours. And like I say, there's quite a lot left to do.
Right.
Yeah, so I don't know, where do I go? It's like,
I don't know.
I've unlocked 3 different combat styles now. We're called the Crests. And
Combat styles. So what, like
yeah,
how you?
so your attacks are you either attack like right or left or down or up, but you have these
Yes,
things
you went
called
over that last
crests,
bit. Yeah. Right.
where if you do a downward attack, like the original one that you start with, makes you do a downward diagonal attack. So something happened earlier today where I evolved that crest, so it does more damage. I was like, oh, I didn't even know this was a thing. I didn't know this was going to happen. So now I'm back on that one, doing diagonal attacks. Because I found another one, which was one of those multi-stage minion fights that I was just being shit at beforehand. Went back and did it first time. I was like, there's another one of those I know where somewhere I hadn't got around to redoing. I don't know where the fuck it is though. I was like, I can't remember where that fucking fight is. Because it's fucking huge. But I've basically got to the point. The first big quest you have is to reach the Citadel, which is, I don't know. I found it basically. I was, and it says when I get there, it says, "Oh, someone's there saying, oh, you have to ring these 5 bells, blah blah blah, to make sure the door unlocks." I was like, "Oh," it says, "But I've rung 5 bells." I was like, "Yes, get in. I've already done that." But then you have to play a little tune on your like one of the skills you unlock.
Your flute. Yeah.
Well, no, it's a needling. It's called. It's like a.
Is it the blue? Is it your blue vein piccolo?
No, I ain't touching that. It's my needling is my skill, and it's my needle. It's all about needles and thread and shit, and silk.
I was going to say. It's the name, isn't it? Yeah.
But yeah, so basically, when you play the tune, you're like, it's just going to open the door now, isn't it? Because the bells will start ringing. No, it spawns a real fucking twat of a boss. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. So there's now a boss I've got to beat to open the door. And I did it once, and I was like, I ain't doing that again. I'm going to go and do some other shit before I come back and do that again. Because I just got absolutely fucking twatted almost instantly. I was like... So I went off and did a load of other stuff.
Sorry.
Go on, what did you say?
If I unmute myself, I said the grind is on.
Yeah. Well, that's why I've done 25 hours or whatever. But yeah, so combat's great. That's what keeps coming back. It's like, because you're fragile, effectively. That's the thing. Like, if you can take, depending on the enemies, I've expanded my masks to 6, so I can take 6 hits off of normal enemies before I die. But the fucking boss that got me, he literally hit me twice, and I had 6 things, and they just fucking took three masks in one hit. I was like, oh shit. And then it hit me again. I was like, fuck, I'm dead. And it literally lasted about 5 seconds. It worked. So that was fun. But yeah, I ain't been back there. But it's relatively generous with its respawn points. Like, you do that, it does that Souls-like thing where whatever you were held when you died, you've lost.
You have to go back and get it. The
So
first
you
one
have
was
to go
like
back and
that, wasn't it?
Yeah. The first one was like that. I think I didn't finish the first one. I've played more of this than I played the first one. You were a lot more slow, and you had to be more deliberate, I think, in the first one than you are in this. You're a lot more nimble, but I don't know if you're more fragile as a result. That's the trade-off. But I've played shitloads more of this than I played the first one. I did like the first one, but it was just fucking rock hard. And this one I've managed to persevere to make quite a bit of progress. I've unlocked loads of map, but there's still absolute shitloads to do.
Yeah.
So big old
Stan's
game.
finished it.
Yeah. How many hours did he take? But someone's done it in an hour, apparently. It was like, an hour? That's outrageous.
It was only a matter of time. Yeah, I don't know how far long he's played it. He says he's going to 100% it. He's confident he'll do that.
Yeah.
So I believe him.
Yeah, he could do that. He's played all that. What's that? He did Terraria. Played shitloads of that crazy shit.
He's got the patience that I don't have to get push these games to the hardest. Yeah. It looks good. So
Just okay, like most of the time, you're just wandering around. It's fine, and then just occasionally you're like, "Oh, fuck." So classic Dark Souls type stuff.
yeah.
Most of the time, it's a piece of piss, and then every now and again, it's like really not. So yeah, but I do like it a lot. But there's lots of games, good games apparently, that are coming out.
There was a Sony
Game
State
Pass?
of Play this week.
Yeah.
Did anybody watch that?
I didn't watch it. I was aware of some of the things that happened in it. The Ghost of Yote, apparently, I didn't finish Tsushima. I got a bit bored. It was another Ubisoft game, effectively, with all of that, do loads of shit over and over again. But
I think people are very excited for that.
yeah, if you like the first one, I think you'll love the second one, probably more, because it sounds better than the first one. But yeah, there was a big thing about Wolverine. It's gory Spider-Man, by the look of it.
Right.
Adult Spider-Man.
No, proper super gory, because he's Wolverine.
Oh,
He's got,
okay.
don't know if you know, he's got these big fuck off spikes in his arms. Or his
He
hands.
does.
Lots
Yeah.
of choppy.
There's a lot of blood and shit going on in that trailer.
Oh,
that I
come on.
watched.
They've got to do a Deadpool like a thing in that game. Surely.
Maybe. Who knows? Probably.
If they don't, it's a missing, like, as a, I have it as like a
I haven't seen
an
that
optional
film, so I
character.
don't even know anything about it.
What?
I haven't seen it.
It's a really good film.
That was, I was done with comic book movies been done with them for quite a while now. So
Deadpool has always been one of the exception of that, is because it's so self-referential, and stupid, but fun and funny, and like
massively over the top.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, I love the Deadpool films. And they have to do something in that game, if they don't, they're gonna miss. They've missed a big trick if they haven't. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Or
know.
maybe like it is like a Metal Gear game. What was it? Metal Gear Solid 2, where you play like the first level as a Solid Snake, then you play as Raiden for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Bait and switch.
Mm.
They're not doing that in Wolverine. No way.
They might do.
No, they won't. Honestly, I'm telling you, the game's called Wolverine. They're not doing that.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 2 is called Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, that doesn't mention Solid Snake.
Yeah, but the expectation.
This is not a Kojima jam. Kojima jam.
That's the title now. Kojima jam.
So yeah, I didn't really see much else about that. There was a Nintendo Direct last week, was there? Or the other week, 2 weeks ago, maybe that was. Yeah,
a couple of years ago, I've been all over this, but no.
I need to.
I'm just like, no.
I need to get back on my Donkey Kong and finish that off as a sort of nice palate cleanser from Silksong. I'm like fucking losing my mind. I've moved it and plugged it because my son's got my nice fucking telly in his room now. I'm like, that's annoying. That's got 4 HDMI ports on. I could run my PS5 and everything in this room if I had that TV in it.
You take it.
It's a bit big though. It's a bit big.
Oh.
I could put it on the wall though, in front of me instead of the monitor. I don't know if this might be a little bit on the big side still, but yeah, Donkey Kong is something. Oh, and then I've got Tears of the Kingdom I need to start. So got probably 9 months.
Have you got that? Yeah,
I bought it. Yeah, but then there's like Switch 2 wise, there's Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 remasters or whatever coming. They were good games.
They're great games, yeah. I mean, but you don't have them yet, right? So
no,
it doesn't matter if you leave. And I would leave, if you leave Tears of the Kingdom for a while, it doesn't matter.
No,
It'll be more fresh.
Yeah.
when you get
Well, it's been
to,
a while.
get
I
to
need
it.
something to like. That's not Hunt. That's not Hollow Knight. So yeah, maybe I don't know. I think I should probably finish Donkey Kong because I'm quite near the end of that as far as I know. Although when you finish it, there's loads to do supposedly.
There's DLC for it as well, isn't there? But...
Yeah, but you have to actually pay for it. Imagine that. Rude.
Did you buy Donkey Kong on cart or digital?
Digital. Fucking it's cheaper on digital.
So it should be.
Yeah. But then there's nothing ever is it, normally? But it is on
Not
Nintendo.
normally, no. There's the big fucking con.
Yeah. So I haven't checked out the old. I haven't actually booted my Switch up, to be honest. So we should probably do that and see what's the crack with the Super Mario Galaxy. Because I'd play that again if it looks a lot nicer and modern. Although that was a lot of whizzy wangs with wanging about with the fucking Wiimote and everything, wasn't it? What are you doing? Right, you turkey chin.
I've got a cut. I've got a cut, and I have got a turkey chin too now. I'm getting that to that age, but I've got looks like a cut on my neck, probably from shaving yesterday.
Am I boring you that much?
We're really eking out the show here now, aren't we? What's everyone got going for the weekend? Anything interesting? Come on, let's see if we can fill another 5 minutes.
Football on Sunday, and I'm going for dinner afterwards.
Right.
And we might have some friends coming around tomorrow, which means we've got a load of cleaning to do.
And you're going to get some beers in.
I've had some beers tonight. This is the first time I've had beer. I've had 2 beers since last Saturday.
Really?
That's how fucked up I was last week.
Wow, you have been ill.
I was going to say, it's my first beer in about a week. Well, since Sunday.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Hopefully I've lost some weight.
I mean, it's good that fucking COVID and full-on illnesses need to stop you guys drinking.
Not quite there yet. I still feel shit.
No, you're still powering through.
I'm hoping this is going to give me some sleeping tonight. My medicine's on. I'm going to have some medicine and go to sleep. I had 2 nights I took night nurse and they did not fucking help at all. I was like, I swear this is making me worse. I fucking can't sleep at all. But I thought the night nurse was supposed to knock you out. It made me like fucking hyper. So
they're paracetamol based, those, aren't they?
It's paracetamol and some decongestant.
I wouldn't take that after a massive sesh.
I didn't take it after a massive sesh.
Should have whacked on some Gregory Isaacs as well.
Gregory Isaacs? What's that?
Quite nice.
Oh,
the original
very
thing.
Good. Very good.
Just sat there like that.
I listen to podcasts usually to go to sleep, and that wasn't working all week. I was like, I listened to for literally about 4 hours of podcasts before I was like, I'm still not asleep, and I've not. What the fuck?
Oh, I've gone down the rabbit hole of listening to podcasts on 1.5 speed now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes, because
you got that many.
I listened to 2 mainly, but they're not gamer related. They're just what's hot at the moment. What's hot is
Joe Rogan.
No, fuck off. Parenting Hell.
Why are you a bit past Parenting Hell?
With Rob Beckett and Josh Whittaker.
Okay,
They're just 2 funny people, actually.
Yeah, that's true.
And podcast. What's the other one I listen? Off Menu. With Ed Gamble and James Acaster, 2 other comedians. They're both very high on the charts. They're just like listening because they're comedians and they're stupid and funny. I've listened to them for 1.5 speed for a week or so.
Does it go a little bit high pitched when you do listen to 1.5 speed?
No, not really.
Weird shit.
It's like somebody just speaking really fast.
This is weird. I don't know if I can deal with that. I don't think I could fall asleep to that. That would definitely fuck me up.
But I've heard a lot of people do that. You know, and so there must be something in it.
Maybe if I put them on 0.5 speed and go to sleep, I'll be
like,
See, it's taken. I've been trying to listen to the latest. I don't even think it's the latest Veteran Gamers. Maybe it was the one from last week. I'm so behind. But I'm not sure I could listen to people I know at 1.5 times
No,
speed. That might be weird.
when you go back to normal speed, it's really disconcerting. It's like, come on, just get on with it. Like, just say it. Just say it. Say it. Come on, quick, quicker. You're taking ages.
Oh
So,
God!
yeah,
Imagine listening to this show at normal speed.
I've actually broken myself listening to those two podcasts at normal speed now. So, yeah, I don't know. Because I've kind of I just wanted something in the background because I'd watched most of YouTube and everything else. Just wanted something there.
Did
I was like, no,
you
come
play
on, I won't.
podcasts while you're playing Borderlands?
Yeah,
Ooh, that's a
yeah.
bad
Or
sign.
while I was in bed, I was just like, I didn't want anything on the telly. I just wanted to put something noise next to me. Yeah, so I just ended up sort of having that on the background. It's good. Yeah.
I've got a couple
I
of
do
new
have an
football
audio book.
podcasts.
Oh yeah.
Oh, do you?
Well, I've got an audiobook lined up
Right.
called The Chimp Paradox. You ever heard of that?
No.
A friend of mine put me onto it. So basically the premise, and I'm paraphrasing here, so I could be completely off.
Is this the
but
AI
I don't think
overview?
this is the AI overview. Yeah, it doesn't even involve a chimp. It involves a dog. So the chimp paradox basically is as far as I can tell, and this is what I'm sort of interested in, is basically you have two things going on in your brain. You have your inner chimp and you have your human. And basically anything that comes in, basically all information and stuff like that comes into you goes through the chimp first before it gets to the human. So the chimp represents your sort of basic animalistic sort of side of things, right?
Yeah. Don't
And
want to fight it, fuck it, or
exactly, right? Yeah. And then it's up to the human to basically reason with the chimp and take that information, explain to the chimp the way that we're going to deal with it, right? And basically not fight it or fuck it, and try and do something.
Maybe you might want to eat
more,
it.
right? But what's interesting is apparently there's some rules that go with it. So, which is basically the human only works up to around about 10 o'clock at night, right? So after that, anything that comes in, only the chimp is going to be dealing with it. So you shouldn't pay any attention to your emotions and things like that when shit
I
hits
definitely
the
had
fan.
a lot of chimp time last weekend.
Right, but you know what I mean? Like apparently, so like if you have things, that work, you shouldn't process that shit at night. There's no point because the only person, and it's not even the person that's processing, it's the chimp, and he doesn't know what to do. He just wants to kill everything.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's it's interesting. I don't know. I have a listen to that and see what goes on. And then I'll update you on the chimp paradox and
Yeah, well,
but
I
that's
found
good because I think I think at night if I get things that stress me out, I'm just like, oh, that's just the chimp now. So
okay.
right.
It's the chimp's been keeping me up all night. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you want to? Yeah.
Yeah, I found a football podcast called Libero, Libero. Some journalists, football journalists. There's like 50 or 60 of them now. It's quite good though. Jonathan Wilson, you know him?
I must get a bit busy on that podcast.
Jonathan Wilson, wasn't he a commentator?
Well, no, he's like he may have been, but he's like a sort of, he's English, but he does a lot of foreign football. He's always done like South America.
I probably know the name. I'm sure I know him from somewhere.
Like James Horncastle, Rory Smith, he's a journalist on the Independent plus the Athletic. Yeah, the usual crowd. They're like a lot of crossover with some of the other, like the Totally Football Show and all that stuff. So there's one for your football folks.
Right on.
What's it called again?
Libero, Libero.
I'll tell you what I've been listening to is the Joey Diaz podcast. So I don't know if I think most American men would know who Joey Diaz is.
Is he like an older like gangster?
He's an older Cuban stand-up comic. Whatever. He's from Jersey, right? He's Jersey with a Cuban background, and he was a massive cokehead. And when he was in his early 20s, he got put away. He got put down. He was sent down for kidnapping or whatever, right? Where they held some guy against his will or whatever. So his podcasts are interesting in relatively small doses, but he's like one of these guys, he's been there and done that, and he's done some fucking wild shit. And every episode you listen to, he's very funny with some of the stuff. Like he goes off on one and shit does make me laugh. Some of the other times I'm like, okay, enough. I've had enough of this ex-cokehead, or like if I knew him in real life, I would never want to know him in real life. I wouldn't want to be friends.
You don't go out.
I wouldn't want to be friends with him because I'm sure after a while I'd be like, I think I've had enough of you tonight, right? But there's a lot of points where I like interested to hear what he has to say, and he's got some really, really interesting stories. So So I recommend that one as one to dip your toe into and just have a listen.
What's
He's
his name
pretty
again?
unfiltered. Joey Diaz.
Joey Diaz.
Yeah, he's pretty unfiltered. Certainly not always politically correct, but I think his heart's in the right place. And yeah, he's an interesting guy. And he's got a nice guy he does the podcast with, Lee Syatt, another sort of younger up. And the funny thing is, he gets Lee hammered all the time on edibles. So that's always,
That's good.
yeah, it's fun.
Crush Mix
All right.
podcast, is that it? No. No, that's not it.
I think it's called the podcast is called The Church of What's Happening Now.
Oh, yeah, right, okay. Joey Coco Diaz
Yeah, that's it.
is
Yeah.
what it says on my app.
Worth listening to one, see if you're interested.
Oh.
It is. Actually, there is one last week that if you're going to listen to one, well, you should listen to anyone. But last week he had a guest on from a guy who worked for the DEA, the Drug Enforcement Agency. Some really interesting stories from that guy on that one. That was pretty neat. So he had some interesting guests on. He had one where he was talking about to this girl she had been on before, and he'd given her an edible, and she'd left, got in her car, and she was so fucking hammered she had to drive herself to hospital, and she had to check in and stay at the hospital for the night.
Probably shouldn't have driven anywhere if he was that fucked.
Classic. All right, we done?
Yeah.
Let's call it an early one. All right. Thank you for your patience, folks. Probably not up to our usual high quality standard this week, but you get what you get. Give us 1 out of 289, please, if you don't mind.
Just one.
Just one.
Yeah.
All right. Anyone to say thanks to?
No one in the chat. It would appear.
There you go,
Let me
see.
just double check.
Beginning of the end. We just got to crawl ourselves to 300 and then we can call it a day.
Then we go on to season 2. This is just
Yeah.
season 1. Yeah.
And we're gonna have a reskin.
Reboot. A
Yeah, reboot.
remaster.
I think we should have a
not
reboot.
remaster. A re.
Reimagine.
Yeah,
it.
Wind.
Yeah, we should have some sort of re at 300. Figure out what we're gonna. We say that every
Well,
every
maybe
fucking
like
week practically.
people have started talking on the Veteran Gamers Discord. What's going on over there? It's like popping off. Those people who are hosting that thing are actually
They're
going
very
onto
good
their own
at the
Discord.
veteran game.
I don't know.
I mean, you know
Only
what?
recently.
I mean, they first of all they do what they talk
They've been
about
around a
video
bit.
games. They acknowledge all the people that they interact with. They don't have
We do
utter
that as well.
disdain.
We just
They
don't
don't
have
have
anyone
utter. They don't have utter disdain for their co-hosts and listeners.
They do.
They do, but they don't show
Well,
it.
co-hosts. Inside.
All right,
Behind
let's
the
get out of
curtain.
here. Dave, do you want to do your bit?
Yes. Thank you for listening to the Seal Podcast. If you'd like to ask questions and get involved, please contact us on our web form, which is at sealpodcast.com. You can also contact us directly on email, sealpodcast@gmail.com, or you can join our Discord server. A link is pinned on our social medias, website, and Discord. Did I say that? No.
But
I wasn't
we haven't
listening.
got a Discord link on our Discord because you're already there. So
It's true. We have YouTube and Twitch channels which we upload and stream to. No one's in chat, so I won't ask you to do a shout.
everyone's watching the Ryder Cup, I imagine.
Everyone is watching
Magic.
the Ryder Cup. Yes. Next week. It's all
All
good.
right. Okay. All right. Well, look, thanks everyone. We'll catch up with you next week. It's been a pleasure, guys. Hope you feel better.
Yeah.
We'll catch up soon.
So do I.
Cheers, guys.
Ta-ra. See you next time.
Bye.